as we look at the impact this could have on the future of MLB managerial options, I mean, there was a ton of teams looking for new managers this offseason and not that many candidates. What could the legacy of this be? I mean, Buster Posey, like you said, could have anyone he wants. He's earned that kind of respect, loyalty, cachet as a president of baseball operations, as a GM, as an owner. But this is a lot. Like, if this doesn't pan out, what's on the line here for Buster?
I think a lot. I think there's, he is potentially, like I said, a trailblazer here and potentially changing the way Major League Baseball hires managers. And it's interesting that it would be a guy who was so good at the college level, who is, I don't have the list in front of me, but I would imagine one of the best college players to ever be in this position, if not the best college player to ever be running a major league team. So it's interesting that he is the one who is making this move, but it is a risk. We have no idea, and Buster has never given us any idea of whether this is a 4-year job for him, it's an 8-year job, it's a 30-year job. This is just me speaking and, some informed speculation that I think he saw an organization that had lost its way and is trying to get him back on the right track. And at some point would love to hand over maybe that day-to-day. But this is his move to do that. And I have a hard time seeing him doing a year with Bob Melvin. And let's say I don't think it's going to be 2 with Tony, no matter how it goes. I think they're going to give him a real shot here to try to figure this out. But let's say it's 3 or 4 years and you go, oh, this didn't really work. And then him being like, okay, time to search for a new manager and let's try this again. Like, I don't know. I just don't necessarily see that. So I think this is his move. This is his guy. He believes this will work. And so, I think there's a lot at stake for him.
Buster not the only one taking a risk here. You talk about their fates are kind of tied. Tony Vitello leaving I don't want to say cushy, but a well-paid, well-respected role as the best college baseball head coach in America, I guess. He's got a lot to lose too.
I think there's much less risk for him here because what we've seen in other sports, and we haven't seen this here, but what we've seen consistently with, football, basketball, guys, college, and it hasn't worked a whole lot, which is why I think this is so fascinating, because for him, it's not as much of a risk, I don't think, because if this doesn't work for him, you tried it, you made history, you were a trailblazer, you get this opportunity at 47 to be a big league manager, something that I don't know if he ever thought would be there for him. I mean, we'll hear from him a week from now. But if this doesn't work, you go back to college. I mean, I was reading today, I think Texas A&M has made a run at him at times. You go to one of the top programs in the country and you again get your $3-4 million and you rebuild another college program.